Good morning, my beloved students. This is teacher Mustafa, and now we are going to tell a story. So listen carefully because I have some questions at the end. One day in Ireland, a prince wanted to marry a princess. Let me write as I write, as I tell the story because we will need it. Okay, here. One day in Ireland, a, a prince wanted to marry a princess. He went to her father, the king, to ask for her hand for marriage. The king said, "You are weak. I don't think that you are strong. If you want to prove that you are strong, you must get a bear pet." The prince agreed. He went on a journey to find a bear and make it his pet. He traveled for 3 days. He was very tired. He was lost in a desert when he met a woman who told him that he must get her water if he wanted to get out of this desert. The young prince searched for water for a whole day until he found it. He returned to the woman and she told him where can he find the bear. He went to the bear's den. A huge bear appeared. It was trying to kill the prince. The prince fought bravely, but the bear was too strong. He was about to die when he heard the woman's voice telling him to stab the bear in the neck. He quickly held his sword and stabbed the bear in the neck, instantly killing it. He found a cup and took it home to raise it and make it his pet. After that, he went to the king and showed him the cup and told him about his journey. The king was pleased that his daughter will marry a great warrior. The prince married the princess and they lived happily ever after with their pet cub. The end. Okay, let's remove ever after. Just they lived happily with their pet cub. So, did you like the story though? Huh. So, this is a story. Yes, this is a story. Now I need you. We made it in one page. Yes, it's in one page. Very good. 70%. Yes. This is crazy. Now, I need you to tell me here in this part, what details did I write? What details did I write? Use the chat box. What details did I write? What details did I write? Tell me. What are the details that I wrote? What are the details that I wrote? Here I write about what and what and what and what. So the details here are a lot. One of them is the setting. One of them is the setting. What do you think? The setting is one day in Ireland, right? What else? What else did I write? I also wrote, very good, Muhammad Taha. I also wrote, first, before I tell you, I also wrote the prince, the princess, and the king, her father, right? So the characters, very good, Walid, very good. So I wrote the setting, I wrote the characters, and I wrote the problem. What is the problem? That he wants to marry the princess, but he is not strong or weak. Very good, but he is not strong or weak. So in this part, we said the setting, the characters, the problem. Now let me ask you a question from our reading. Any part that is the first part in any reading, it's called what? Any reading, the first part is called what? No, not topic. Not topic, huh? It is, huh? Very good. What is it called? The introduction. So this part was the introduction. This part we call the introduction. All of that. So let me make comments. Let me make some comments, please. Here, reference. Yes, here we say it's the setting, right? Here, prince, king, and princess are the characters, right? And here it is the problem. And we call all of that the what? The introduction. This whole part is called the introduction. Okay, very good. Now, after the introduction, what happens here? Those are what? Huh? Those are what? Those are until here exactly. Until here. From here to here, this is called the rising action. The what? The rising. Oh, wait, we just have to exclude the last one here. Here. The rising action. What is the meaning of the rising action? Events that happen in the story that leads or shows the what? That shows the climax. That shows the action or the climax. Very good. Very, very good. The climax. What is the climax? The most interesting part of the story. The most interesting part of the story. Now, after the climax, what is the opposite of rising action? What is the opposite of rising? Rising means going up. What is the opposite? Very good. So here, all of that is called the falling action. The what? The falling action or the going down action. Yeah, we can say that. Okay, this is the falling action. And at the end of any paragraph or any essay in the world, what do we write? It's called the what paragraph? It's called the what paragraph? Conclusion. Very good. The conclusion. Very good. But here, sometimes we call it conclusion or resolution. Okay. And sometimes also we call the introduction the exposition. We call it what? The exposition. Very good. So how many parts do we have in the story? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many parts? How many parts do we have? Very good. 5 parts. Can you write them all next to each other? Can you use the chat box to write them all next to each other? Tell me. Very good, Ahmed Ali, Muhammad Majid. That's great. Who else? Okay, Yazan, Saif, Muhammad Hanifa. Very good. Who else? Adam, you forgot the climax, and Yazan also forgot the climax. Great. Now, what do you think? Yes, Yusuf Ahmed, very good. What do you think? What do you think the genre of this story is? Is it a fairy tale? What is it? What do you think it is? Is it a fairy tale? Is it a folk tale? What kind of a story is that? Actually, it's something that we're going to study today. The genre of this story is realistic fiction. It's realistic fiction. Now here, can you tell me please, the setting, is the setting true or what? The setting, is it true? Is it real or not real? The setting is real or not real? Very good, the setting is real. What about the characters? Are they real or not real? Some people will say real and some people will say made up or not real. And both are correct. Both are correct. Now, what about the events? Are the events real? Very good. Big? No. Big? No. Very good. Now, what else shall we think about here? Yes. Can this happen in real life? What do you think? Can this happen in real life? Yes, it can happen in real life. It could happen in real life. So from all of those, but first also, let me ask a question. What is the author's purpose? The author's purpose, is it to inform or to persuade or to entertain? It is to what, guys? To what? It's to entertain. Very good. It is to entertain. That is amazing, 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 guys. This is amazing. So can you tell me now? Can you tell me? And I will ask Yusuf Ahmed. Can you tell me what are the 5 parts of a realistic fiction?
Yes.
What are they?
Introduction.
Introduction.
Problem.
Not the problem. The problem is in the introduction, okay?
Okay. Introduction, rising action.
Yes.
Climax.
Yes.
Falling conclusion.
Falling action and conclusion. Very good. Falling action and conclusion. Thank you very much for that. Now, Muhammad Majid, answer me this. Now, what is the genre of this story? What do you think the genre is?
Realistic fiction.
Do you think the setting is real?
Setting real.
What about the characters?
Characters real?
Yes, they can be real and they can be
unreal,
right? If I say a superhero came from the space and killed the bear, is this real?
No, of course.
Can it probably happen any day?
No, superheroes are not real.
Yes, superheroes are not real. So the characters can be real and can be not real. Very good. Now, what about the author's purpose?
Author's purpose is to entertain.
To entertain. This is very important. So every story there is to entertain. Now, do you think that this could happen in real life or not?
Yes.
Yes, it could happen in real life. Very good. Very, very good. So the realistic fiction story is a story that didn't happen, but it could happen in
real life.
Real life. Very good. Very, very good. Thank you very much for that, Muhammad. So we have to recap. Let's ask someone else. Let's ask Tariq. Tariq, what are the 5 parts of the realistic fiction?
Introduction and climax and falling action and conclusion.
Very good. Again?
That introduction, problem, climax, falling action.
No. Introduction, then rising action.
Climax, falling action, conclusion.
Conclusion. Very good. So sometimes we call the introduction exposition. Sometimes we call the introduction what?
Resolution.
Exposition. We call it
exposition.
Exposition. Very good. And we call the conclusion the what?
Resolution.
The resolution. Very good. Also, remember when I told you that you are no longer kids and we will not refer to the word problem as problem, we will refer to it as the word conflict. Yes, so the problem in the story, do we say the problem in the story or the conflict in the story?
Both.
Both, but since you're in grade 5, which word shall we use?
Conflict.
Conflict. Very good, you're big boys now. This is it about the realistic fiction. I hope you like the story.
Mister, I hope that every session you make a big story like this. I was eating biscuit and hearing the story.
Okay, but did you understand, Tariq? This is the most important thing.
Yes, I understand everything.
Yes, thank you, Tariq.
Million time in grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3, and grade 4. Million times. You give it kids.
Okay, guys, did you understand? I need your opinions on that. Did you understand what's a realistic fiction? You can unmute.
Yes, 100% understand.
Yes, sir, I don't understand.
Mister, I understand. Can you come with us in grade 6?
Mister, I don't understand.
I understand.
Have a new student.
Yes, Bara has something that he doesn't understand. What is it, Bara?
I don't understand. Rising action, climax, and falling action.
The rising action is the events that happens before the climax. The events in the story.
Only events?
Yes, only events.
Yeah, and climax.
The climax is the most interesting part of the story.
And the falling action.
The falling action is what happens after the climax, after he defeats the bear or whatever. Got it?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mr.
Then we have the resolution, which is how he solved the problem. How he solved
The problem.
the problem. Okay. So Qusay has another question.
Mr.
Yep.
They are saying on our group that week 6 is weekend.
Yeah, I will tell you that. Just a minute. Qusay,
Yes, Mr.
what's your question?
Look,
But hurry up. I need to
look
give you
me.
some quizzes.
Okay, look to my.
Okay, so thank you guys for having me in this session. I really love you. I hope you have a good time. And thank you for listening and watching. See you guys. Bye. I love you. Bye.